Welcome to another episode of Cooking in the Community Kitchen, where we cook delicious recipes and have flavorful conversations. My name is Judy Anderson, and I will be your host for today's episode as we cook up chicken fajitas. I want you to please give a warm welcome to my guest, TJ Crafter. TJ is not only the president of the Calgary Produce Marketing Association, but he's a great fellow, works so hard at Cisco as well, and is a beautiful friend to the community kitchen. So welcome, and thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Judy.
Oh, we usually just get right into the cooking part, but as you chop the tomatoes, if you would tell us a little bit about the whole produce marketing, all the segments of that, because when I read it on the website, I was really impressed by how many layers are really covered under the CPMA.
Yeah.
If you will, please.
Yeah, it's quite amazing actually. Most people they think about produce, they think about what do I buy at the market, what do I buy at the grocery store, what am I putting in my salad? But I think a lot of people don't really look at where does it come from?
That's right.
Or maybe the country of origin, or how did it get to said destination before they end up going to buy it. So a lot of what we do with the Calgary Produce Marketing Association is really promote really the eating of produce, the consumption of produce, as well as we want to focus on sustainability, because that's obviously a major part of everything that we do. Without the sustainability, then we don't really have produce, we don't really have the organization.
That's right.
But yeah, it's very interesting. It gets really interesting when we're dealing with the other one that people forget is the environmental factors. So things like heat waves, hurricanes, ice storms, because it really can slow down either the crop, the item, or how long is it going to take to get to us?
Exactly. We've seen so much food insecurity this last year with COVID, and I don't think we've ever appreciated our produce wholesalers and providers as much as this year, as well as obviously your sponsorship of the community kitchen. How great is that? So
yeah, it's our pleasure.
It really is just wonderful. And we get to double dip with TJ because when he works at Cisco, he's so gracious and their team to be able to donate to our SPINS program. And that is where social agencies come on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they are able to pick up all kinds of produce and tinned goods, etc., and then take them back to work with their people that are in need. And most of them leave here with literally a van full of items, and they'll go back and feed 200 to 400 people. So it really is an extremely exciting sort of circle, a full circle.
Yeah, we just want to obviously make sure that we're mitigating the food waste and getting it to people who need it, exactly as you mentioned.
Exactly.
And I think as it started a bit small and then took off and increased rapidly.
Exactly.
Yeah, great partnership.
So we are thrilled with that. We're just so excited. One of your upcoming events, of course, is the Fall Harvest Sale at Park on September 11th and 12th. And other than the half your plate dinner, I would have to tell you that the Fall Harvest is hands down my favorite event.
Yes.
Because I love to cook big, as people that have been tuning into us have figured that out. And I think it's just beautiful to be outside and just the fresh air, and then this huge variety of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
So if someone is watching us and has never been to the Fall Harvest, could you just give us a little view of what you think that this will look like, especially this year with maybe some of the restrictions being lifted a little bit?
The Fall Harvest Sale, it's been at Heritage Park for over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is quite amazing. Every year we try to make it a little bit bigger, It's a great opportunity where we have all of our member partners come together. And they graciously donate
Yes.
a large quantity of produce for us to be able to host this large outdoor sale. So it's outdoors, obviously in the sunshine, which is what we like. And everybody has an opportunity to come and acquire a large variety of that they may not have tried before, or they may be looking for a deal, because we always have some good deals. It really just brings people together, and it's focused only on produce, so that's really helps our organization. But we're really raising money as well for charity. Oh. And that's obviously we obviously will donate some to our friends at Community Kitchen, which every single year we love doing that.
Absolutely.
The Heritage Park Historical Society, as well as very important to us, the Alberta Children's Hospital.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are just so very grateful for the donation, and just that through the good and the bad times that the CPMA have really been there for the Community Kitchen. The Fall Harvest, I know that last year that people needed book their time slot and the tickets. So how will that read as well this year?
This year, with the easing of restrictions, we're hoping that we can go back to our regular scheduled programming with the event, just where everybody can come to Heritage Park, line up early, get the tickets at the gate. But pending certain changes, it's just a wait and see.
Right.
So all the details will be posted through our social channels.
Okay.
Through our website, Instagram, on the Heritage Park website. They're also an amazing partner of ours as well to help us throw this sale every single year. So yeah, it's going to be a good one.
It will be just fantastic, and I want to encourage people too to bring a wagon or something to be able to haul their produce.
Well, and people should probably be forewarned that the deals are very good. So
incredible.
And we do it that way to obviously help people to help actually anybody that is less privileged, anybody that's just looking to maybe try something but they don't really want to overspend money. And even through COVID, with all the different changes, everybody's at different financial levels in their life right now. So we'll still be there with great deals, just making sure that we can help.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think the deals are phenomenal, and for anyone too that likes to do a big cook or whatever, it's the perfect time to be able to buy in bulk with your friends. And lots of people come together and they've got these great big lists, and you're going to go over here and you're buying 5 things on the list, and I'm going to go over here and then be together. So it's just it's a real happy place. It's a beautiful spirit. And I think it's one of those things, as Calgarians and what we have been through with COVID, I think it'll even bring us all closer, and we're so thrilled to be able to be a part of it. I think another thing that I really loved when I was on your website was your mission statement about the fresh fruits and vegetables, that you hope that the community would have that on every plate for every meal.
Yes.
And that just so embraces also the philosophy of the community kitchen, and with the Good Food Box, that we want that availability for healthy fruits and vegetables to there and affordable, and like I say again, available to everyone. This year we are not doing the Good Food Boxes in August, just in July, and that was a request from the City of Calgary to help people again just through COVID. So we are really honored that we are able to offer the Good Food Boxes in July. And then, of course, we'll resume again in September. We've got a surprise guest.
Yes, we do.
And so we really do want to welcome the one and only Fredgie. Woo!
Hi, Fredgie.
Oh, wow. So tell me a little bit about how Fredgie started and what Fredgie really does.
Fredgie is part of our school program, and he helps us go out to schools and educate youth on fruits and vegetables.
All right.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a strawberry nose, a broccoli head?
Absolutely. And a nice purple costume to go along with it. Wow. It's a pleasure to have you join us. And I know that you are loved by the children in school, and that sometimes I know that you do come out with the Superstars program, and they really appreciate your support as well. So thank you so much, Fredgie. Keep up the good work and help us to try to have these children eat healthy fruits and vegetables. Thank you so much.
Appreciate the support.
What a good sport he is to come and join us.
Very kind of him. Very kind of him.
Oh.
He's a busy guy.
We take it for granted, too, that we have this beautiful food available to us. And I think that during COVID and as we move forward, that we always want to be so mindful that there are those that don't have the privilege of eating healthy fruits and vegetables all the time. And that's why we do want to encourage people to go online, find a Good Food Box depot that's close to you, and start back in September buying a beautiful box of fruits and vegetables at such a super affordable price. And I also want to give a big shout out to H&W Produce, who has given us all these beautiful fruits and vegetables for our display, as well as our cook. And of course, they're one of your partners in your chapter as well.
Yes, great partner.
And so we feel very grateful and very blessed that we can have this time together, that we can share great food and great conversation. And I hope that you will just share a little bit about what's next. What's after the fall harvest?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what's going to come next.
Towards the end of August, we have our golf tournament.
Okay.
which is a great event. We bring everybody together for that. And then the fall harvest sale, September 11th and 12th at Heritage Park.
Okay.
We're following that up a couple weeks later with a picnic in the park at the zoo, or picnic in the garden, where it's another community outreach initiative where obviously want to bring people together after the zoo closes.
Okay.
For a little bit of an cocktails, appetizers sort of stand-up event.
Okay.
And really just looking for, we obviously want to host some events where we can bring people back together because everybody's been so far apart for COVID. Obviously, we do everything in accordance to AHS and
absolutely.
100% public safety is our number one. But just any event where we can get people together, talking about produce, raising money for charity, and if we can we're going to do that one at the zoo.
Okay. And celebrating your 30th anniversary
Yes.
as well. And that is just so impressive.
Yeah, it's also we're also celebrating the International Year of the Fruit and Vegetable, but yeah, it's a big international, it's like the internationally recognized day for fruits and vegetables. We do have a day, not just Avocado Day or Red Pepper Day. There is a day that's dedicated to both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're happy to celebrate that. Yeah, we also have our the Fall Harvest Dinner.
Yes.
So that's another big one. So all the details, again, will be shared on our social media channels and through our partners, the one at the Calgary Zoo, one at Heritage Park.
Okay.
Just follow along to the Calgary PMA on Instagram, and you'll stay tuned with all the future events we have.
We thank you. I thank you so much for joining us, for sharing your knowledge, the great tip about the guacamole. I wouldn't have ever figured that one out. And so I thank you for your support of the community kitchen and our programs. And I invite you to come back. Anyway, I do thank you for your time.
Yeah, my
Take
pleasure.
care.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you in our next episode.